This has been torturing us all day. Oh, it smells so good. I'm gonna tear it up so it's in smaller, easier chunks. But, tasty roast beef. Oh, it's just falling apart in there. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Meat. That's what we want to see. Meat. Welcome to another edition of This Old Pool Cleaner, in which I take the pool cleaner that I bought literally when I bought this house in 1992, I think. I honestly don't remember when I bought this house. It had to be 92 or 91. But almost certainly 92. And at that time, the one thing it had that I really didn't want was a pool, and I had to spend a lot of money to get that pool resurfaced because it was ruined, but it costs even more money to fill a pool in than it does to fix a pool. I still hate it. But anyway, I bought what was at the time a very expensive, state-of-the-art Zodiac Barracuda G3 automatic pool cleaner, because if there's one thing I like, it's having other machines do the work for me. And I will say this for it: it's old and it's dingy, and so far every time it's broken I've been able to buy parts for it, and it's still cheaper than buying a new one. Although I'm tempted to get a new one at some point, because I'm thinking they've improved some with time. But so this one may be coming close to its end. But anyway, I'm gonna fix a part that's busted on it because it's not working on it. So follow along. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't really see what's on the camera right now, so I'm gonna have to try to keep this here in this spot. But so this is the base of the pool cleaner. These are the little flappy things. This is the next to go. I can see that this is already going out. But so what we do actually is we come back here and you pull this out, and then that piece comes out. We can ignore this for now. This is where the problem is. And then inside here, this is, in a way, it's a ridiculously complicated piece of equipment. But this has got a plastic piece, and here's two of them right here. This is a aftermarket one, which is so much incredibly cheaper than the original ones, it's not funny. So anyway, this goes on there like that. Pretty straightforward. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but this little valve, suction goes through here, and as it goes through, I know that looks kind of rude, the draw causes it to seal shut, and then the suction stops and it lets go, and then it does it again. So this thing develops a thup, 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 thup motion. And that causes the whole pool cleaner to move, which is what causes it to navigate around the pool. It's surprisingly effective. Now this goes in actually this way, so that and pops in like that, and then this piece goes back on like that. And the whole unit goes back inside like this. And we're all done. Okay. So, we're going to start by attaching the robot. Call it a robot, it's really not. I suppose you could call it that. On here, submerge it. Yes, I am wearing my Apple Watch. I gotta put it in the water. And sinking it. Now we grab this end of the hose. And pop it in the outlet. With luck, the pool cleaner's working. Which we can see that it is. Tomorrow the pool shall be clean. Unless there's a storm. First day back to school for my little girl. You ready for school?
Yes and no.
Give us a... Okay. Have fun. Don't forget your stuff in the bag. So this is the video setup I'm using for my new project, the X-Minute files. And yeah, I'm shooting with my phone. That's in the first tripod there. Then I've got my iPad mounted with ProPrompter software that runs the teleprompter. I've got it right behind the lens, so I'm looking as close to the lens as possible. And then down here at the bottom, I have got the zoom mounted also to the tripod, pointing forward. And I'm only standing about 2 or 3 feet in front of the camera, so I get pretty good sound pickup from it. So I'm hoping this will work. It takes some work being natural reading off a prompter, and I'm not. But with practice and time, who knows? Say goodbye to this hair and say hello to the new hair. And there, say hello to the new hair, which is all wet, so you can't really tell what it looks like, but it looks like the old hair, only shorter. And when it's shorter, you can actually see more of the gray, but well, I'd rather gray than missing. I don't think I've done one of these outside in quite some time. Not sure why. Now wait a minute, I am sure why. It's 10 minutes after 8, and it's 104 degrees Fahrenheit. That's why I haven't done one of these outside in a long time. Anyway, things accomplished. I got my hair cut. The pool cleaner did a great job. Cleaned up the pool. That storm messed it up a bit, but it's on and running again, and as long as we don't have another storm. And we probably will have a storm, because I understand tonight is the night that the Perseids are going to be at their greatest amount, and so like the last few meteor storms, for whatever reason, we get clouds in Arizona, which is pretty darn rare. So that's disappointing. I showed you the rig for my new podcast thing. So for those of you who have been following me for a while, you'll know that I am a host on a podcast called Fusion Patrol, which is a weekly hour-long discussion about a single episode of some probably bad science fiction program from the past. But we're going to start doing some 4, 5, 6 minute long video reviews of shows that we're not going to get to on Fusion Patrol, and those are called the X-Minute Files. And I put together the pilot episode for that today. That's talking about the pilot movie, the 1979 theatrical release of Buck Rogers in the 25th Century. And I'll get that channel straightened out pretty soon and post it and get it on the way to everybody. In the meantime, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't do that left-handed very often. I hope it worked.